President Trump says he's ordered the deployment of 2 U.S. nuclear submarines to the appropriate regions in response to threats from the former Russian President Dmitri Medvedev. Both men have been taunting each other of late after the White House this week said Russia had 10 days to agree to a ceasefire in Ukraine or face tough sanctions. In response, Mr. Medvedev reminded him that Russia possessed nuclear strike capabilities. It's not clear exactly where Mr. Trump has ordered the submarines to be deployed. We'll have reaction from Moscow in a moment with Steve Rosenberg, but first Gary O'Donoghue has our top story from Washington. In recent days, Donald Trump's rhetoric on Russia has turned up a notch. Russia. I think it's disgusting what they're doing. But rhetoric has now turned to action with the deployment of 2 nuclear submarines, not specifying whether they were the kind that could carry nuclear warheads. He was responding to the words of the former Russian President Dmitri Medvedev, who accused the U.S. president of playing the ultimatum game over threats to impose fresh sanctions on Russia next week if a ceasefire in Ukraine wasn't agreed. The former president said each new ultimatum is a threat and a step towards war, not between Russia and Ukraine, but with his own country. In a post on Truth Social, Donald Trump said he was deploying the subs just in case these foolish and inflammatory statements are more than just that. Words are very important and can often lead to unintended consequences. I hope this will not be one of those instances. The two men have met before in 2017 at a summit in Asia. President Medvedev called Donald Trump open and well-meaning. While former President Medvedev retains a role in Russia's National Security Council, he is not seen as the voice of Vladimir Putin. But nonetheless is provocative in his statements. Today, the current Russian president, pictured here with his Belarusian counterpart, was more measured, declaring that disappointments only came from excessive expectations.